What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. I had about 5 records that I had to kind of go through and listen to, and I found some pretty good stuff. I found one really good sample, which is what I'm using today, and then 2 kind of alright ones. One of them I kind of made into a alright beat. I might show that in another video. And then another one, it was a really good sample, and I thought I could make it into a beat, but it was just a bit too complicated and I didn't really have a good idea for it, so I just deleted it. But that's just part of making beats and sampling and seeing what's good and what's not. So it's got a really cool piano thing, and on the record it's actually got a bit of like noise, bit of dust, and at first that's kind of really annoying, but it kind of fits in with the whole old school vibe thing, and also works well with the hi-hats. It just gives it that nice little top end bit as well. So I just thought it sounded cool. Basically, I've got a kind of beat that I need to get going, and I've used this quite heavy snare, and then like quite a long hi-hat, a nice hi-hat with a bit of noise and a bit of like tinniness to it, so it's got a bit of like a very high-end feel to it, and then a nice heavy kick. The snare's got a nice bit of gated reverb on it. And I've put some swing on the drums. I mean, the drums kind of sound, I wasn't too sure whether they were too simple or too complicated. Like at first I kind of thought that there was a lot of the kick drums going on, but then because I haven't got a bass really going on, so I thought I'd better fill it out with a kick, and I thought it worked basically. So now that we've got that going, let's bring the thing. And obviously in the pattern it kind of goes kind of like that, but I decided and you can see there that I put the delay on it. I used the delay on I used actually the MPC delay, and I don't usually use it because it's kind of awful, but I mean it took a long time to get that kind of delay value that I wanted, and I think it just kind of works well really, because especially with the longer notes it creates a nice it just layers it up a bit and makes it sound a bit more full. And then on that last note where it kind of stops the beat, it just helps it sound a little more, like less flat basically. So if we play that in with the drums, that sounds like this. And you can hear there's that nice little overlap on the first one where 2 notes kind of work together, and that just gives it more of a sampled feel. Like there. And then the delay really helps on the last one. Here. Because it sounds a bit flat basically. And then I'm not going to tell you what song I sampled or even the artist, because it'll probably give the song away, although you've probably figured out which song it is by now if you really like that artist. And all I'm going to say is he's a really good horn player. That might narrow it down, but I used some of his horns, so oh yeah, I put some like vocal effects in there. To like do the beat like that. There's a bass actually, so that's to fill it out. Like that. Where are the horns? So actually what I did here was put on 12 levels and go like this. kind of like that. I didn't do like that kind of do an echo. I kind of just did it a bit like what I do with the kick, just to create a bit of more movement in there. And then kind of at the end, I do something like this. Just that kind of to finish it off. So that's what we've got here. And what I really like about this is on this sample, it's kind of got that nice tail on it. So what I do is if we bring it to about here, you can mute it and it gives you that tail. So it kind of works nicely. When I bounce it into the computer, I'll probably like properly do it, but it's a good start. Obviously then I've just got the bass. Put in some random things, and then also I've got this sample, and it kind of breaks it up a bit, so I can do stuff like this. Obviously there the timing doesn't totally work, but hopefully on the computer I can basically fix that. Oh, why'd it cut off? So I'll turn it off and on again. And if that doesn't work, it's going to have to be the end of the video. Fuck. The aux came out basically. So there we go, let's listen to the beat one more time. I'm actually sweating. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like or a comment or something. And if you really enjoyed the video, then definitely subscribe. Hopefully my MPC won't kind of break next time, although I'll always check. That'll teach me to always check that the cables are in at the back before messing around with some settings and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.